Aaron. Can you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Aaron. My wife and I moved to Turkey about a year and a half ago. We are Americans.
Uh-huh.
We've got three small kids, ages 4, 3, and a 1.5-year-old. Got the biggest is a boy, the middle one's a girl, and the youngest is a boy. He was born in Bursa. Used to do
Nice.
a lot of general construction contracting, contracted for various companies and the government. Then I did earlier than that I did mechanics, and then from there I actually ended up converting school buses and renovating tiny houses. So
Mhm.
that
Oh,
started
that's
got
cool.
thanks. Yeah, it started getting popular here in Turkey, and we just thought that maybe we'd try our hand doing some of that here while we just learned the language and just had a lot of fun on this side of the world. It's a lot closer to the rest of the world to travel, and our kids are small and flexible. So yeah, we're
Oh,
loving it so far.
that's perfect. Okay, thank you so much. So if you're okay with it, I would like to chat a little bit also in Turkish with you today.
Okay, sure.
Okay, tamam mı? Süper. O zaman Aaron, nasılsın bugün?
Bugün iyiyim, idare ediyorum.
Süper, süper. Neredesin şimdi?
Ben şimdi dükkandayım. Ee, Yeni kiralı açıktım. O
Aha,
yüzden
aha.
daha güzel.
Peki dükkan nerede?
Biz en büyük AVM var. Ee, Ondan arkasında gibi.
Anladım, anladım. Tamam, süper. Peki, Aaron sen daha önce İstanbul'a geldin mi?
Evet, belki 4-5 defa
Dört
geliyordum.
beş defa. Wow! Maşallah. Bayağı gelmişsin, bayağı gelmişsin. Süper. Peki, İstanbul ve Bandırma çok farklı birbirinden diye düşünüyorum. Bandırma nasıl, İstanbul nasıl sence?
Evet, ikisi çok güzel ama çok farklı, tam ters gibi.
Hı
İstanbul
kesinlikle.
çok büyük, çok şey var orada. Çok tarih var, çok turist şeyler görebilirim. Ama çok kalabalık, çok trafik var. O
Hı
yüzden
hı.
biraz stres olabilir. Ama
Doğru.
evet, bana çok sakin, çok güzelmiş ya. Bandırma, evet az turist şeyler var ama insanlar çok sıcakkanlı. E, Hepimizi komşumuz gibi. O
Hı
yüzden
hı. Hı hı.
daha
Hı
güzel.
hı. Onlarla Türkçe konuşuyorsun, değil mi?
Evet. E, Az İngilizce var.
Hı hı. Onlar çok İngilizce bilmiyorlar, doğru. Peki, senin Türkçe konuştuğunu görünce onlar ne reaksiyon gösteriyor? Şaşırıyorlar.
E, Ya evet, yavaş yavaş daha güzel Türkçe konuşacağım.
Hı hı, hı hı. Çok güzel konuşuyorsun ama. Gerçekten çok güzel konuşuyorsun. Peki, sen Amerika'da nerede yaşıyordun?
Biz New Mexico'dan e, aslında.
New Mexico nasıl bir yer? Nasıl bir şehir?
New Mexico çöl gibi. Ama çok havada çok yüksek.
Hı hı.
Belki 1500 3000 metre gibi.
Wow, okay. Hı hı. Peki, büyük bir şehir mi? Küçük bir şehir mi?
Evet, ben Albuquerque'den.
Hı
O
hı.
yüzden en büyük şehir ama sadece 500 bin insanlar orada yaşıyor.
A! Tamam, tamam, süper. Peki, siz neden Bandırma'yı seçtiniz?
Biz Bandırma seçtik çünkü e, biz e, gezmek çok seviyoruz.
Süper.
Bursa'ya çok yakın,
Hı
İstanbul
hı.
çok yakın, İzmir yakın. Bandırma ortadan. Onlar o yüzden evet daha yakın bizim için.
Evet, çok pratik, çok pratik. Doğru söylüyorsun. Peki Türkiye'de başka nerelere gittin?
Maalesef sadece Türkiye'de Batı gibi. Biz
Hı hı.
İstanbul'a gittik, e, Bursa'ya gittik, İzmir'e gittik. E, evet.
Evet, genellikle
Çok,
batıya gitmişsiniz.
evet.
Aha. Var mı yakın zamanda planlar başka yerlere gitmek için?
Evet, bir gün biz Trabzon'a gidiyoruz. Ama yavaş yavaş. Üç çocuğumuz var.
Trabzon, çok güzel.
Çok,
Karadeniz
çok.
çok güzel. Gerçekten çok güzel. Süper. Peki Aaron, senin hobilerin neler?
Evet, ben hobi normalde ben e, ahşap şeyler yaparım. E, Ben marangoz gibiyim. O
Süper.
yüzden aletler var.
Evet, görebiliyorum arkada bir şeyler.
Evet, evet, kestere.
Aha, aha. Başka?
E, Eskiden biz tırmanıyorduk. Dağlar, ormanda. O
Çok
yüzden
iyi. Türkiye'de
evet.
yapmıyor musun artık?
Maalesef evet çok meşguldük ama çok istiyoruz.
Çünkü güzel yerler var, yapabilirsiniz.
Evet, evet.
Kesinlikle.
Özellikle Bursa'da.
Hı. Şey var ayrıca, yani tırmanma değil ama hiking seviyorsan belki Kaz Dağları olabilir. Çok güzel yerler var dağda gerçekten. Süper. Peki bir soru daha sormak istiyorum. Hangi dilleri biliyorsun bir de?
Ee, Sadece İngilizce ve Türkçe öğreniyorum.
Aha. Var mı başka öğrenmek istediğin bir dil?
Ee, Aslında ben büyükannem e, Japonya'da. Ee,
Aa,
O yüzden
gerçekten
ben
mi?
e, öğrenmek istiyorum.
Çok iyi gerçekten ve Japonca ve Türkçe gramer olarak çok benziyor aslında. Senin için çok kolay olabilir.
Umarım
Evet,
güzel bir
evet. Çünkü
geleceğim.
sistem çok benziyor. Sistem çok benziyor.
Evet,
İnşallah çok güzel olur.
duydum.
Süper, süper. Peki bir soru daha sormak istiyorum. Bu yılbaşı yeni bitti. Yılbaşında ne yaptınız, Aaron?
Yılbaşı için e, aslında çok evet yok biz sadece dışarı çıktık. E, Ama sadece 11:30 gibi saat
Aha,
10'da e, dışarı olduk.
aha.
Sonra evimize döndük.
Tamam, süper. Peki dışarıda aktiviteler var mıydı?
Bandırma az var ama sadece insanlar kafelerde evet normal akşam gibi.
Hı hı, hı hı, hı hı. Peki Amerika'da nasıl kutluyordunuz
Eskiden
eskiden?
aynı şey
Aynen.
evet galiba biz biraz
Tamam.
sıkılıyor.
Hayır, hayır, hayır. Kesinlikle hayır. Ben de hiçbir şey ben sadece televizyon izledim mesela.
Tamam.
Hiçbir şey yapmadım. What was the most challenging thing for you about learning Turkish? It's not an easy language, I know it. So,
Yeah, I think the most challenging thing for me as an English speaker naturally is the grammatical structure
yeah.
is basically opposite in most sentence structures, and so that's always challenging. And yeah, I think just right now being really busy, I think just in our daily lives. And, I'm hoping to maybe start a business someday, a growing family. And there's just so many things vying for my attention. I'm not a single 20-year-old anymore. So it's a little bit, the immersion is a little bit different for me nowadays. But I think we're still
Yeah, like
continuing
also
on.
you have a very busy life. Like you have your kids and everything, your job, and it's a very intense program. Wasn't it very difficult to, focus and keep it up with it? Like, how did you do that? How did you motivate yourself?
Yeah, well, the motivation was there. I mean, we're living here and we're
Yeah.
wanting to press to relationships and friends. I think honestly, when I was just thinking about all of the friends that I wanted to have deeper relationships with and conversations with, I thought about all the ways we could just live easier here and have go a little bit more smoothly. And so, yeah, there was just a number of internal motivators and factors that drove me to be able to take on the Turkishle program, which was, yeah, certainly intensive and I think valuable for that. Didn't really waste a lot of time. So.
How about your kids? Do your kids speak Turkish?
Yeah, so our oldest son, we moved here when he was like 2.5, and so we threw him immediately into a creche, along with
Mhm.
his little sister, and he picked it up really fast. He's doing great. He loves all of his friends at school. He's now going to Anaoku. He's doing really well. He's progressing really well. Sometimes we know that he's doing better than us, but given his immersion style language and his youthful mind, we know he's going to do great. So yeah, we're excited
Yeah,
for him.
I'm really jealous of kids like who have like either bilingual parents or like they get to grow up in a different country because like it's really easy for them to get a new language, to acquire a new language. So that's a great advantage, I think. How about your wife? Can she speak Turkish? She's American, right?
Yes, she's American. She's also slowly learning, chipping away at it. Yeah, she's enjoying it. She's doing really well. It's a little bit slower. She stays home with the kids more often, but she's got a lot of close friends here now, and we just spend regular time out in the community and taking a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
tutoring here and there when we can. Yeah, we
Where
also
do you
yeah
live in Turkey, by the way?
we live in Bandırma. It's in Balıkesir province.
And I believe there are not many people speaking English in there, right? How
No,
is
and
it?
that was, yeah, that was one of the reasons we chose such a small city because it
Uh-huh.
gave us a chance to kind of stay away from the beaten path. It gave us a chance to do a little bit more immersion. We understand the language learning process is always benefited when you don't have the out of just speaking your home tongue. So we're
Mhm.
hoping that continues to help us learn language faster, even though some
Uh-huh.
days it's hard.
About 10 years ago, I also lived in Peru for a year. I did take a teaching job in there. At first, I registered myself to a course, but then I was like, what am I doing in here? It's full of people. Because in the course, it was more about like listening. So we were always listening those records and they were not authentic
Mm.
material. So I was like, what am I doing in the course? So after 2 weeks, I just went out and I was always talking in Spanish with them. I was asking questions like I was going to a market and asking, oh, is this a banana? I mean, of course it's a banana, but for the sake of practicing. And like that really, really helped me. I think it really fasters the process living in the country.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's absolutely what we've heard. And so that's one reason why we wanted to, yeah, come try our hand here and live here rather than just wait. So,
And what motivated you to join the Turkish Lay course?
yeah, we were really wanting to dive head into the language and we want to take every opportunity and advantage that we could to really push into learning the language. And so for me, I definitely just wanted to learn as fast as I could, as well as just get by even in day to day. And so, yeah, it really made sense. I saw some of the programs. I saw some of the ways that Turkish Lay use their various teaching styles, live, real interactive tutoring, memorizing material, working on material, wrestling with the language, and then actually getting to practice it. And so all of that was really helpful, and we thought that was valuable. So
How about like before Turkish Lay, what other sources have you tried to learn Turkish?
yeah, we tried basically everything from watching YouTube videos,
Mhm.
small Instagram clips. We bought a bunch of different self-teaching style books, bought Sözlük dictionaries. We tried everything. We were also
Mhm.
we just recently had found a face-to-face tutor. And
Mhm.
so that's
Mhm.
starting to help, but we just didn't do that as often as we wanted to. And it just
Mhm.
wasn't progressing as fast as we had hoped. So yeah, that's when we had stumbled upon Turkishle on the internet. I think it was
Mhm.
maybe in program or something like that. And so I decided to give it a go. So
Which course did you take, by the way?
yeah, we had originally, I think, started with A to B1, but I found myself having had jumped around quite a bit. I had flirted with B1, but wasn't quite ready for that, and so we did. I think we jumped back a little bit to A1, A2. I was
Uh-huh.
right at about a two though, and so that's mostly what we worked on. I think those were right in the middle there.
And how about like comparing with how you were before the program, like your Turkish skills, and after the program, what would you say about it?
Yeah, I would say
Yes. Mhm.
Turkishle helped immensely with just accountability on just a regular daily routine of doing homework, engaging with the language, thinking critically about how I'm going to handle learning this new language. And then, yeah, being able to speak at least twice a week, if not more opportunities, was really helpful to just keep it before our eyes, regularly being engaged with it. And so, yeah, I think the biggest part of Turkishle's help was that it was the consistency was really
Mhm.
key. That was a huge help.
So right now, like, how do you feel when you're talking in Turkish in Bandırma?
Yeah, I think from how we used to, from genuine zero, we
Uh-huh.
do get by now, and so we're really thankful for that. It is a beautiful language. It's a challenging language, and so today for us, I think we can get by enough to. We feel like really comfortable tourists right now. We're hoping one day to get to as close to native as we can, but right now we feel like we're able to get by, and that's been such a help from Turkishle. So we're really thankful for that.
You'll get there. No worries. You'll get there. Especially being there will help you a lot. And with your kids learning the language as well, I think you'll definitely get there. I can see that. How about now that you have finished the program, what would you suggest to someone who's just starting to learn Turkish?
Yeah, if you're just starting to learn Turkish, I would say really focusing on the fundamentals and the building blocks and just don't move past that until you really get those down. Turkish is a very systematic language. And so I think if you take your time, if you really focus and really just pay attention to the building blocks of the language, I think you'll do really well to be able to pick up new tricks and new structures, new suffixes a lot more easy.
How about now that you have finished the program, are there any other like podcasts or Instagram accounts, any YouTube channels that you're also following to improve your Turkish?
You know, not a whole lot lately, other than maybe some of the maybe practice conversations. I don't remember who's putting them on, but I've seen some of those where they're just having basic conversations that are geared
Oh.
towards a specific level of Turkish. I've listened to
Mhm.
some every once in a while, but honestly, we're here in the country, and so if I want to do that, it's just a lot easier to just go to our
Yes.
neighbors and talk to
Mhm.
some.
Tamam. Thank you so much. Çok teşekkür ederim, Aaron. You really speak very good, by the way. Like, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, thank you. It's very kind.
Really, really, like you did a very good job, apparently. I can see that. And thank you so much for answering all my questions as well. I'll set you free for today then.
Okay, great. Well, no, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we look forward to maybe having my wife sign up for one of your guys' programs, or we'll just keep using some of the other things that we've got. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for your time.
I thank you so much. Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting with you, really. And hopefully I'll see you later, maybe in Bandırma, who knows?
Yeah, yeah. Haberleşiriz. Yeah, let us know.
Aynen. O zaman
Vereceğiz.
hadi görüşürüz. Kendine iyi bak.
Görüşürüz. Görüşmek üzere.